Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Praetorian, and welcome back to This is the Police 2. So, last episode, as I was saying at the end there, I was really surprised with how little gameplay we experienced in like the first hour of the game. It was really just a lot of story, just a few sections where we got to do some gameplay. So I'm really hoping here in episode 2 we're going to see a bit more gameplay. When we loaded up, we started out here. I figured might as well just go ahead and start over whatever we for the next cutscene, because I don't remember what we'd watched. So we're just going to go ahead and proceed now. We do have to hold this. And let's get started, guys. I am enjoying the story. I do want to say that. I'm liking the story. But yeah, I just wish there was a little bit more gameplay.
Right away. Yes, let's get him over here. Someone needs to go get Kanan. Does anyone know where Kanan lives? Jesse, grab that blue bag over there. Bring it over here. I'll call him. Bring me that bag. I'll call Kanan. The bag, Jesse.
Jesus, Jesse, we don't have time for that. Bring me that bag.
Lily, put pressure here. Press there and don't let him make it. You think he'll make it?
We need to put something under his head.
He's dead, Lily. Lily, he's dead. Gail's dead.
Now you can call Kanan.
Oh my god, guys, we lost Gale. Oh no. Well, that didn't go well. I would just like to absolve myself of all responsibility. That was Gale's plan. He assigned all the cops where they were going. I didn't really mess with them much. So this failure's on him. That's a great way to honor a fallen hero. Start blaming him instantly.
What was his name? I mean the deceased officer. What's his name?
Gail Greenberg.
Were you close?
No, but... No. We went to school together.
Sheriff Reed,
Sheriff Reed. Ha! Sheriff Reed. If my dad could hear you say that, he'd died of laughter. He'd laugh like a madman, choke on his favorite meatballs even. Sheriff Reed. Call me Lily. My aunt lived in Freeburg. She sold flowers. Had her own store, a little shop. My mother and I used to visit during the summer. You have warm summers there. Warmer than here.
Anywhere's warmer than here.
So, what happened in Freeburg? Mr. Boyd?
That's a very... I'm sorry. Forgive me, Lily. I begged you for a chance to tell you everything, and now I don't know where to start.
You were slandered?
You could say that.
So you aren't guilty of anything?
I'm plenty guilty, but not what I've been accused of. I was just a fool. A blind fool.
You're right, Mr. Boyd.
I'm sorry?
The sheriff's job is to think rationally. I figured I might be a shit cop, but at least I can think rationally. Now I'm not so sure.
Lily, listen to me. You aren't guilty of anything. I've been a police chief going on 13 years, and I can't say that I never... Let's just say it's a difficult job. It gets complicated. And to put you in this position, it was, I just want to say
Don't
that...
be shy, Mr. Boyd. I don't make much of a sheriff. Is that what you wanted to say? Because I completely agree with you.
Lily, listen to me. I'm a policeman. Whatever position I'm in now, whatever this is, whatever my official status, I'm still a policeman. I'm a policeman and I know how to do this job, and I will help you. Cops should help each other. Isn't that what we were talking about earlier? Don't you agree with me?
What was it you said, Mr. Boyd? Maybe you're an imposter, maybe you're crazy, but maybe you... honestly, I don't even know if I...
Lily, why are you pointing that gun at me? Can I get out of this cage? Lily?
Yes, Mr. Boyd. Yes, you can get out of the cage.
You want me to... Well, I guess I'm asking. You want me to get to work? What is it you want me to do exactly?
You can get some sleep in the break room. It's over there to the left, the dark green door. I'll still be here in the morning, and in the morning we... Well, we'll figure this out. Tomorrow you can gather up your things, Mr. Boyd.
Yes, I just... this letter, I'd like to send it as soon as possible. This, it's for my children. It's important.
I can mail it for you. I don't mind. I've got a letter to mail myself.
Lily, I wanted
What?
to...
You want to know if I'm going to call the feds? No, I won't call the feds. Do I realize that means I'm breaking the law? Yeah, I know. Do I understand that you could make a run for it at any time? Yeah, I know that too.
I'll see you in the morning.
November 22nd. All right, so we have partnered up. I had talked about this briefly in the last episode, that the Jack Boyd guy, that I was pretty sure that he was the main character for the last game, and I have confirmed that he is the main character from the first game. And yeah, I'm surprised that they're teaming up. That's not where I thought this was going.
Any other questions?
So how long you been working undercover?
Since February.
So you're like our new sheriff now, huh?
Mr. Nash will partly take over management of the department. Some of you will now be his subordinates. Bad news, Cliff. I'm still the sheriff. Well, if you understand everything and there's no more questions, then let's...
Wait, I have a question. When are we going to take that thing down?
I meant questions for Mr. Nash.
Then I have a question for Mr. Nash. Mr. Nash, when are we going to take that thing down?
When are we taking that thing down?
We're not taking it down.
Sorry, bud. Looks like it's staying up.
That's enough. Everybody back to work. It was Sheriff Wells who hung that tapestry here. He said he made me his first deputy because I was the only one who understood what it says.
Well, now there's two of us.
All right, so looks like we're finally getting to the management game. It's awesome. I was really worried that this was going to be another episode of all talking here. I understand why she has appointed this random dude, that she just met in this leadership position. She's one of those people who got pushed into a leadership position herself, and she's just not ready for it. I mean, it's very clear she's not ready to be a leader. She's just lashing out on her staff just out of nowhere, constantly having to state, often in a screeching scream, that she is the sheriff, the leader. If you got to scream at everybody that you're the leader, then you don't have any respect. So yeah, she wants somebody there to help her out, and that's kind of understandable. All right, so it is noon, November 22nd. This is Meriden. Meriden. That's what we're going to call him. Level 15. He's got a little point in intelligence and stealth. And he says, I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together yet today. So we talked about this in the first episode. This is a big part of the first one where everybody doesn't want to come to work. We got Penkin. Mr. Nash, I'm so glad to be on your team. Finally, we can get down and do some proper police work under the leadership of a real man. I'm ready to give it 100%, but there's one thing. I need to go with the guys from my funk band to Ripton to a guitar specialist so he can set up our instruments right. We're getting ready to perform a concert at our cousin's, and we can't cancel it, you understand? So I'll quickly go today, and tomorrow I'll be the first one through the door. Okay. We can't even tell them no. Usually, or at least in the last one, you could tell them no. Sorry, that's not important. Get your ass to work. So, leaving the station on any task requires a cop's energy. When exhausted to the limit, a cop might not show up for work, or fall asleep at the wheel and get into an accident. Okay. So this is all tutorial, so that's maybe why we couldn't say anything to them. Cops are people too, and some of them, for one reason or another, abuse alcohol. Most of them will have a drink or two if the situation calls for it, but some are such inveterate alcoholics who always show up drunk. I sound like a goddamn alcoholic right now. I sound drunk as it is. Who always show up drunk to their shift, and their performance at work is much worse than everyone else's, if they even manage to get the job in the first place. A cop's characteristics determine how effective and useful they'll be in a given situation. Each cop can carry several items of equipment. The cop returns this equipment to the department when the shift ends. The only items that every cop always carries are a revolver and a knife. Alright, so here's today's shift. Also about the sound guys, so I turned up the in-game sound. Sorry that the audio is so inconsistent. That's not on my end, that is the game. There's like sections where the sound's like really low, and then sections where the sound's like really loud. And I tried my best to kind of make adjustments while editing the video, but there wasn't a whole lot we could do. But at least we won't have cars passing by. I'm recording this late at night, that's why I sound drunk right now, because I'm a bit tired. But yeah, we shouldn't have the vehicles passing by. Alright, so this is the shift here. And take a look at everybody who's currently on our shift. Just see this guy looks like he has an eye patch. But he's still really great at shooting. Wow. Okay, well I guess that makes sense because you only use one eye when shooting anyways. So he's our shooter here, Belmont. You see he's a higher level as well. Well, I guess it's not. I guess okay, he's a lower level. I didn't realize that we're in the hundreds here. Just taking a look at the other crew, seeing if there's anything really amazing. Clemsy's an old man, but he's got that old man strength. He's ridiculously strong. We got Birch the Third. He's super intelligent because he comes from a long line of Birches. And that's it, really of note, other than this guy's got a bandana. So that instantly puts him above everybody else on the shift for me because he's got a bandana. So yeah, we're going to give him all the best jobs. Oh, wow, look at this. Flower pots. Oh, that's great. I'm loving it. Alright, so choose a cop and select his equipment. Shockers, pepper spray, and stun grenade disappear after use. Tasers expend a cartridge for every shot, but you can always rely on your baton. Okay, so here's our stuff. We have 3 batons, 3 shockers, 4 pepper spray, 6 tasers, 4 taser cartridges, and 9 stun grenades. So, I mean, I guess we can go and assign these based upon how I like them, I guess. So we're going to go ahead and give him a baton, maybe? How do you do that? Okay, I thought I would just bring it over there, but that is not the case. And put it into their inventory. Oh, okay. You probably have to click on the cop first and then click on it. There we go. Alright. So yeah, we're giving Ninja Guy a baton. Flower Pot says getting shit. We're probably not going to use her much. We give Belmont a taser. He can't miss with that excellent shooting skill. Let's just see who else we might want to give. Let's give him baton because he's nice and strong. And Birch is going to get himself, because we know he knows when to use it. Let's give him a shocker. Spurlock can get some pepper spray. Mustard can get some pepper spray. It makes me think of mustard gas. I'm just going to give everybody like one tool is what I'm thinking. I think that's all we have enough for anyways. I guess Flower Pots can get... Oh, we got to give anybody who we give a taser to. I think we have to give a taser cartridge, don't we? Yeah. Okay, hold up. Oops, my bad. Fucked that all up. Shocker. Taser cartridge. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. These are 2 different things. My bad. Alright, so we'll give him the taser. The taser cartridge. And then we're going to give this guy here If I can stop fucking this up. I'm gonna get it, guys. There we go. We're gonna give this guy. There we go. Alright, excellent. Let's see who else needs some stuff. I guess we'll give Flower Pot something. We'll give her... she can have the shocker, I guess. This guy needs something. We will give him a baton. And I just want to make sure everybody has something. He can get pepper spray. And this guy here is going to get the taser. And that guy will get the shocker. I'm just randomly assigning these. We do still have some items. I think we're going to go ahead and give, like, everybody can get a... Oh, whoops, my bad. I seem to have messed that up. Let's go ahead and give everybody a stun grenade. Because we have enough. Except for Flower Pot. She doesn't get a stun grenade. I don't trust that she would be able to use it. God damn it. Huh. Okay, if you click on them, you can only assign it... Okay, I got it. Alright, so... That's fine. I'm good for the day. Let's go ahead and start. Yeah, if you click on them, then you do get rid of all their stuff. So... Hold up. A minute.
516.
Alright, so we got calls here. So urgent calls are time sensitive. I'm wondering why we're on this paper map. That's what confused me a little bit. I thought we were going to be on the city map. Urgent calls are time sensitive. You need to send your cops out before the timer expires. Okay. Let's proceed. So we have a 30-second call here for disorderly conduct. I believe Mustard should be able to handle that. But you can't just... okay, you got to sign it this way. Got it. Disorderly conduct, 5 to 16. A drunken worker parked his truck sideways, blocking in several cars. When the owners of the other cars asked him to move, the man climbed onto the roof of his truck and ordered the dogs beneath him to shut their yaps. Okay, so we need to get a total points of 435. Mustard's so awesome, he can handle it all on his own. So let's get Mustard over there. Let's see if we have any messages. So yeah, you can see him driving on here. Yeah, I was actually thinking that it was going to be that picture of the city that we saw in the previous episode. Instead, we have this paper map. It's strange. This might just be for like a tutorial section here. What's this? Affairs personnel. Okay, we can just see who's here on shift. I think more stuff will open up as we progress here. So Mustard's currently on task. A drunken worker is standing on the roof of his truck, pissing on everyone who approaches. So drive into the truck with a patrol car. Shoot the drunken worker with a taser. You don't have the required equipment. Hey, mister, there's a fire over there. We need your help. Alright, so no matter how good your cops are, they can't do it without your orders. All the difficult decisions are on your shoulders. When you are deciding how to respond to a particular situation, you have to choose the cop that's most suitable for carrying out your orders. Alright, and he doesn't have any tools. So he's going to say, hey, mister, there's a fire over there. We need your help. We'll see if he helps put the fire out. Maybe. How do you do it? There we go.
516 complete.
So the drunken worker hurries to the rescue, jumping from the roof of the truck without even fastening his pants. Back on the ground, he's greeted by the cop who easily placed him under arrest. Feder caught. Awesome. And he got some points for that as well. And I think that green one is his, whether he's tired or not, his endurance, I guess, stamina. With every new 50 points of professionalism, a cop receives 1 skill point. You can spend it as you see fit. Alright. So, Mustard here. I don't know, I kind of feel like Mustard should get a point in negotiation. Well, I guess we'll see what they all do. Strength, the strong cop is effective in close combat. He can detain a criminal or stun him with a baton. He knows how to break down doors and windows, climb over fences, and quickly evacuate wounded colleagues to a safe place. Smart cops, that's great. Smart cops can neutralize bombs and traps and silently open doors and windows. Also knows how to pay attention. He's not only useful on calls, but also at the detective desk. He can figure out even the most complicated investigation. Speed. Quick cop can catch up to even the most agile criminal. He runs faster and further, and it's harder to hit him, and he shoots faster than other cops. Stealth. A stealthy cop can easily sneak up behind an enemy and neutralize him. He can safely hide behind light cover, and he knows how to shoot without making much noise. Shooting. Imagine this is, just your ability to shoot. And negotiation can convince any criminal to lay down their arms or release their hostages. He can always buy extra time in emergency or quickly interrogate a detainee to find out where his accomplices might be hiding. Alright, we're going to put a point in the strength for good old Mustard here. Thanks to his incredible service, Mustard earned the battering ram perk. A policeman loudly breaks down the door window. Thanks, okay. He also earned knockout. Blows with a baton, stun criminals, much, much more. I threw an extra much in there because I felt it was suitable. So we have an attempted robbery here. And we can see all the skills of our people as well. Let's go and get this taken care of. Alright, so, this is at the funeral home. A girl entered the vault, stole an urn filled with ashes, and is trying to escape. Alright, so we're going to want somebody who is high in speed. I can tell you that right now. We need 280 on the professionalism. You're trying to see who has speed. Pretty much nobody does. We're going to send him. I think he can handle it himself. Pretty sure he should be able to get the job done. Let's go and send him. Yeah, but this is pretty much, this is the game right here, guys. This is a big part of the game. This is what I was expecting to have gotten to by last episode. A girl with an urn in one hand is climbing outside through a small storage window. She's seen a cop. She screams, "Don't touch me. I'm fulfilling the last will of my beloved. Her parents would rather die than let me destroy her ashes." So I think I messed everybody's inventory up because I didn't realize until later while I was doing it that if you click them, you empty out everything they have. So we can convince the girl to try and reach an understanding with the deceased parents. Grab the girl by her foot, or run out of the funeral home and intercept the girl on the street. Okay. I kind of feel like outside, she screams, "Don't touch me." Let's see if we can convince her to try and reach an understanding with the deceased parents. Though he has 1 point in negotiation, he might be able to get it done. He's also kind of intelligent, so let's hope he can do it.
551 complete.
So you're right. We must transform hatred into love. Otherwise, what's there to live for? The girl then surrenders to the police. The urn returns intact to its proper shelf. Excellent. Good job, Rosencrantz. All right. So Rosencrantz here can now be upgraded, level him up. So let's level something up. He really seems to be the thinker of the team. I kind of feel like we should put another point into negotiation here. So he just got Freeze Buddy before raising an alarm. The policeman can take an offender on the fly and immobilize him for 1 turn. Excellent.
573 in progress.
All right, so we have another task, and as you can see, we do have to wait for our cops to return. So you can definitely run out of cops if you get too many things happening, especially for these really high professionalism ones where you're gonna have like a lot of cops on it. So this is a man in police uniform is standing at the entrance to the city, slowing everyone down and demanding money. Oh, that's great. Okay. Let's send... Oh, let's see. How much do we need? I don't want to send any more than 2 cops if we can avoid it. But yeah, you need a lot of professionalism to get this task done. All right, well, Rosencrantz can get quite a bit of it. So let's send him. And then we're also going to send... Who else can do it? I don't think we need our ninja just now. We'll send Spurlock. Why not? We have extra professionalism as well. I don't know if that makes you more likely to succeed. You'd think so. All right, so Mustard's back from his task. And we're just waiting for our crew to get over there. It's a slow night. So that's currently 2,100 right now. And, oh, we got our money as well. Okay, got $28,000 right now. But yeah, I'm shocked that she gave us so much responsibility. And we just started here. And we're a known criminal. We're wanted by the feds. A man in a police uniform is standing on the side of the road counting some money. So we can turn on the sign, order him to surrender, or "Hi there, colleague, you going to share your earnings?" So we can try and take money from him. So let's just order him to surrender. And we're going to give... Yeah, we should give Rosencrantz that task.
573 complete.
So the man in police uniform obeys the cops and surrenders. It turns out that his deceased mother-in-law, who worked as a cleaner at the police station, helped him get the uniform. All right, so you can see Rosencrantz is getting much more tired. So something to consider. And they're leveling up really, really quick, so that's nice. Let's go in and give them... I almost want to give them something other than just these 2 here. He can't shoot for shit, so that might make sense to increase his strength, or his shooting ability. Yeah, let's make him a better shooter. So he's got the interception. The policeman spends his remaining actions and finishes move. During the opponent's move, the cop can fire at the first criminal sees. Okay. The cop gets a small bonus to accuracy and takes no penalty when shooting at an opponent in cover. So these are all abilities that we get whenever we get into our task here, and she got the level up as well, even though she was just there, so that's good. Let's see, what do we want to make Spurlock here? Let's give her... She looks fast. Let's give her a bit of speed. Patience. A policeman can spend all his current actions, or her current actions in this case, in exchange for a bonus action next turn, up to 3 actions maximum. Okay. Seems like a useful skill. Still haven't found ourselves in combat just yet, though, and that's the end of the day. Alright, so beer can tabs. Traditional currency in the Sheriff's Department. You get tabs for successfully completing missions, and lose them for losing criminals and getting civilians killed. You can spend your tabs on new cops and extra equipment. Okay. I wonder if we have like an A shift and a B shift, as you did in the first one. You'd imagine you would. We got 15 tabs, by the way. So that's excellent. So So what can we do here? So we can hire new cops or get new equipment. Okay. You can see the prices here. It's pretty pricey overall. We have some all right cops here to hire. I kind of want to hire Randon. Yeah, let's hire him. I know it's going to be a lot of points here, guys. But I think it's worth it. And then let's go ahead and get... well, all we can get is taser cartridges, so that's what we're getting. Alright, so at the end of each day, you have to select the cops that will work tomorrow's shift. And this is going to be largely based off of who isn't as tired. So you can see we used some of our best people today, and that probably wasn't wise. Yeah, because now everybody's super fucking tired. So we're going to go ahead and let Rosencrantz get a little bit of a break because he worked hard today. Let's go ahead and put the others on duty. Except for, we'll let one person stay home. We definitely got to bring that guy. I'm not going to work every day. Okay. So, he turns out, it seems he's a bit lazy. Alright. We'll get our new guy in. And we should probably have some of our more skilled people stay at home. Let's let Birch the Third stay at home. Because we're going to want to have... okay, and she's refusing to work as well. Alright, well, Mustard will come to work. He's dedicated. And I don't really care much about flower pots coming. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sitting at home. I think that's good. Let's go ahead and say next day. Alright, end of day. And that's who's going to be working for us today. November 23rd. And a bit more story.
Did I miss something?
No, I just want to move into the office where you were working yesterday.
So you're moving into a smaller office?
I'm moving where I'm more comfortable. That's the office I used to share with Gail. It's probably too big for me, but it'll be just right for you.
Can I help?
No, I don't like people pawing my stuff. You could get a bite to eat. I'll be finished in like 20 minutes. I can handle this. At least I can handle this.
Okay, then I'll go down to the dining hall then. Call me if you need me.
Did she just give us the bigger office? Yeah, very much seems she's trying to pass off all responsibilities to us.
Mr. Nash. Glad we have a chance to get acquainted again. This time under better circumstances, huh? Our first meeting didn't go so smooth. You really must forgive me, Mr. Nash, for being so rude to you. It was rude of me to arrest you. You gotta admit, you don't really look like an undercover cop. Am I right, guys? But I didn't hit you too hard. I tried to be delicate with elderly gentlemen. I'm not some kind of monster. I didn't mean to offend anyone. You really shouldn't be offended. We're all grown-ups here. Why be offended? Why are you offended, Mr. Nash? I gotta say, I expect more from a senior police officer. Well, I don't know, more professionalism, you know? You seem like the kind of guy who sits behind a desk doing paperwork. Am I right, Mr. Nash?
That the bathroom?
Weren't you gonna drink your coffee, Mr. Nash? You're not incontinent, are you? Mr. Nash, do you have a problem? Is it an age thing, or did I just hit you too hard in the kidneys? If that's the problem, then I apologize, Mr. Nash. I tried not to hit any vital organs. Ah!
Damn, we fucked Charlie up. That's what I'm talking about. Dude is getting on my fucking nerves. Alright, excellent. So I drank too much. I don't think I hold it together today. So, He's once again having issues. Oh, Lord. Can we fire people? So, Arignovich, I washed all 3 of my pairs of underwear with a new spruce solution. And this morning I found out that they need to be hung out in the wind for a day so that all the tiny needles fall out. I have to stay home today. I can't work without underwear, right? Come on. Nah, man. Come to work. That's a shitty excuse. Should have thought of a better one. Or I don't know if I told him if he had to... Damn, I don't know which one I did there. I was trying to tell his ass to come to work. So I was on the bus to work, and a man threw up on me. Can I go home and change? Yeah, I mean, sure. As long as you come back. Nash, I'm in trouble. My freezer broke last night, and it was all packed with Aunt Ruth's steaks. Of course, I could put them outside, but the neighbors would steal them. Anyway, we got to eat them all today. It's going to take the whole day. Can I take the day off? No. Get your ass to work. You're drunk. Randon, we just hired your ass, and you are already causing problems. My wife and I are repainting the walls in our living room, and we screwed up the colors. Can I have the day off to fix everything before it's too late? God damn, man. It's your first day of work. No. So, every cop has his own opinion about you and your methods. Your more dedicated employees won't refuse to work overtime and will even help with your off-the-books assignments. But you can't expect much of anything from cops who don't like you. Okay. Harold Randon has lost all respect for you. Is he quitting? Because he just got in civvies. So, Mr. Nash, yesterday I had a great trip to Ripton. Thanks for letting me go. The guitar specialist, I wasn't given a choice. The guitar specialist was a real master. Now our axes are roaring like true stadium masters. Unfortunately, our drummer Lenny lost his sticks during the trip, and these are special sticks carved from Grainsburg black oak. He made them himself. Can you imagine? Anyway, we need to go out into the woods, find the right kind of oak, cut it down, and cut enough sticks that Lenny can throw them off the stage and not be all cheap about it. So if you have to manage without me for now, I promise I'll work a double shift, I promise. Oh, Lord. We're gonna have any cops on shifts. Yeah, we have 6 right now, because nobody wanted to fucking come to work today. Randon's here. Even though he's in these civvies here, I guess he did decide to work. I don't know what's going on with that, but we're going to get them assigned. We have a lot less cops to assign stuff to, so we're going to make sure that everybody gets a taser today. And let's see if I can't do this right as well. So mustard, taser cartridge, and stun grenade because I like you, mustard. We're going to give him the baton as well, even though he doesn't really have much string. That's fine. We will also give him taser cartridge, and you can get stun grenade. There we go. Clemsy, he's our strongest guy, so we got to give him our last baton. We'll give him the let's go ahead and give him a taser. I guess everybody can get a taser. Oh, we don't have enough taser cartridges. Never mind. He can get stun grenade though. Randon, you're not getting shit. I don't like you. You can get pepper spray. And then this guy here, Musica, he can give him a taser. And you're on, well, you know what? We can also give him a stun grenade. And this guy can get a stun grenade too. Just in case we need them, guys. And shocker. There we go. So let's start the day. We got a super trooper crew with us today. Alright, so we do have access to the main city map. Okay, this is what I was expecting. I was a little surprised when we didn't have this initially. Can we move around the map at all? No, we cannot. Alright, we do have our first task here. Public indecency. The Bank of Sharpwood. An elder man wants to take a loan out to kill his wife. Oh, wow. For 40 years of marriage, she's been nothing but boring, but you don't even care. You give loans to bloodsuckers all day. He continued arguing with the bank clerk, and when the elderly man was finally denied credit, he made a scene and lowered his pants to teach a lesson to the corrupt banking system. Alright, well, we do need a lot of points here. I'm going to save Mustard for something a little bit more up to his standards here. We're going to do, you know what, Randon, I hope you get pissed on. So we're going to put Randon out there, and how much more do we need? This will be enough. We'll put Clindsey in there. Alright, excellent. So let's have him head over to the bank, see how that goes. The music is loud as fuck on this. In fact, I think, can I pause this at all? We are. I'm going to turn that music down just a bit. Alright. What can we click on in here now? Just personnel. Okay. I know there's more stuff that opens up there. We just haven't got it available yet. Alright, it's 10:30 in the morning. And people have got to the bank. So the old man, his trousers down, is up on the table, squatting and groaning. Oh, wow. Alright, he's taking a shit. I was refused a loan as a regular customer, so I'm ready to make his special deposit. Here it comes. Just a second. Oh, this is great. Grandpa, put your saggy ass back in your pants, or it's gonna get kicked. Restrain the old man. Sneak up on the old man. I guess we're gonna restrain the old man and have Clemsy do it. I really wanted to have Randon do it, but I don't know. He's pretty incompetent, so he'll probably fail this task. Let's have him restrain the old man because he's really strong. He should be able to do it.
520 complete.
Cop grabs pantless old man and arrest him. There we go. Awesome. So Harold Randon is now ready to level up. Oh, let's put some points into... Well, we could put points into shooting. Let's go ahead and do speed for him. Cop will shoot his revolver 3 times in a row. Okay, his accuracy will suffer a little though. Ferret, the cop has a better chance of dodging enemy shots. Alright, Clemsy, he's super strong. I love that about him. Let's go ahead, he's an older guy. Let's go ahead and give him... I like the fact that he's not super smart. I think we're gonna keep it that way. Let's give him another point in shooting. They certainly level up pretty quick. It's pretty easy to level them all up. So we now have a incident on Sycamore Street, and it does require some shooting apparently. Wendy Pirdo heard 2 loud shots on the street, and now she's afraid that bandits will break into her house to kill her and her husband. All right, hell yeah. We're gonna need somebody who has some shooting ability here. Mustard has shooting ability. And that's it. All right, Mustard, you're up. We need more cops because this is a serious incident here. So let's go ahead and give... Who else has shooting ability? Nobody does. All right. We'll put him on the task. Oh, we're going to have to put everybody on the task because this guy's super incompetent. All right. That's what we're going to have to do. We don't have enough officers on shift to get the jobs done, guys. So, Snowdrop from... okay, this is one of our cops, I think, Meriden. Mr. Nash, out back behind the station, one of the snowdrifts started melting and the legs of some half-decayed corpse appeared. What are we supposed to do? Should we dig him out and search him, or call the cops from the morgue and let them do it? Better make up your mind quick before the corpse starts to stink. Let's go ahead and, yeah, I kind of feel like... I mean, I guess we'll have them dig him out and search him. I would normally say no, because then you're contaminating the crime scene. Hopefully our cops can do it without doing so. I don't know. I want to see what's on there, though. What's on his persons. Alright, we got some of our cops almost back, which is good. Oh, and here we got a message as well. Oh, Meriden? Really? He's the one doing this? Oh, God. If I had realized that was him, I wouldn't have assigned him to do any task. Nash, we pulled the filthy corpse out of the snowdrift, searched his pockets, but they were all empty. I suggested the boys at least get his boots off. They look good as new. But as soon as we untied one of his shoelaces, it started stinking so bad that I had to throw up. I need to go home and rest while better drown those boots in cologne before you give them to anybody else. Oh, he'll do anything possible to get out of a task here. We did receive leather boots, though. I wonder if we can give those to our officers. There's no room. You've got... Yeah, I'm going to give these stinky-ass boots off a corpse to my officers, because that's how I do it, guys. You've got some valuables, but nowhere to keep them. You'll just have to leave them in the corridor until you find a better place to put them. Maybe you'll be lucky and no one will walk off with them. Okay. I don't know how the storage space works, but clearly it's a mechanic that we need to be aware of. So, the shooting incident. There weren't any gunshots. The 2 loud backfires came from Mrs. Pirdo's neighbor's moped. He built one that runs on a mixture of alcohol and manure. You seen the price of diesel? I don't need it if I have to pay that much. Alright, so it's false alarm. So we sent our 2 best cops, and now they're off doing that, and now we have a real incident. Well, that's unfortunate. So if this criminal has already disappeared from the scene of the crime, a full investigation will have to be opened. For this kind of job, a cop's speed and accuracy are unlikely to help. You'll need employees with brains. Oh, Lord. Alright, so it looks like that's available for a while. I almost want to wait until, because I don't think we have any cops with brains currently here. Yeah, he's our main guy. Alright, let's go ahead and get this taken care of. So someone stole a VCR from the Elmer family residence. Alright, so our most intelligent cops is clearly Aronovich. So I think that's who we're going to send on the job. Plus I don't want to give Brandon a task. I just don't trust him. I knew you had to drag somebody over to the missions. I just didn't know what it was. I was over here trying to drag shit onto the map like a moron. Alright, so the day's
547
Oh, well, we
in
really
progress.
haven't had a whole lot of tasks, though. Oh, we got an abduction. Oh, from kindergarten. Somebody snatched a kid. A woman reports that her baby, along with her stroller, was taken while she was picking up her older son from kindergarten. I literally turned away for a second. I was helping Christopher put on a scarf, and the stroller just disappeared. I'm really hoping this is a case of it just rolling away or something, because, yeah, this is never a story you want to see. So, we could just sign, just these two could take care of this task here. We could also do... Could he be enough if I sent Randon with them? That'd be just enough. Excellent. Mustard will keep Randon in line. And so we are, I think it ends at 2100. So this will likely be our last task for the day. Unless it just straight ends at 2100 without finishing the task. Or maybe it doesn't end at 2100. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought the last day did. Outside the kindergarten, there's a man who looks like a drug addict. He's pushing a baby stroller. So we're probably going to want to stop him, of course. So let's go ahead and do... you know what? We're going to have Randon do this. Mustard looks incredibly tired. I didn't realize just how tired he was. Alright, so let's go ahead and have... I'm going to pull in front of him. The patrol car pulls in front of the suspect. He ditches the stroller and runs down their alley. So let's go ahead. Do we have a taser? We do have a taser. Shoot the suspect with a taser, drive after him, chase after the subject. Suspect, excuse me, I said subject. Let's shoot him with the taser. Confirm.
547 complete.
Alright, so the cop stunned the criminal with a taser shot. It turned out that he wanted to sell the stroller for money to feed his drug addict. He was so strung out that he didn't notice there was a child inside. Wow. Alright, well, we saved the kid. That's what's important. And Mustard has leveled up. That's also important. So I feel like Mustard needs some intelligence. I didn't realize that he didn't have any intelligence, so let's go and take care of that. He can silently open doors or windows with a burglar trait, and he sees further because he's a sentry. Alright, and I'm really happy that Randon didn't level up. Fuck that guy. We're at 10 o'clock. I'm imagining it's going to end at midnight, since it'd be the end of the day.
577 in progress.
We do have some illegal sales happening at the Smelly Goose Bar. Bartender is complaining that an old disabled man is standing near the entrance to his bar selling homemade alcohol. Be careful with him. I think he's only pretending to be crippled, said the bartender. Okay, guys, let's... Well, we only have 2 cops that can do this task right now, so there we go. No choices here. I believe they can take care of it, though. I trust them. Climsy's on the case. Climsy is ridiculously strong. He'll smack around anybody. Well, no, it didn't end at midnight. Interesting. And it's still November 23rd for some reason. Alright, investigation. So, Ernovic interrogated some of the witnesses and prepared a preliminary report on the secret of the pink chewing gum. Open investigation. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to do this. You don't have enough information right now to reconstruct the sequence of events and figure out who committed the crime. In the morning, you construct any of your subordinates to continue the investigation. Alright, yeah, we just don't know. Yeah, we don't even have the... Alright, so there's 2 possible suspects, the plumber and the schoolboy. Just taking a look at what we know so far. So the gum. Deep under the shelf of the video player someone has stuck a wad of pink chewing gum. Wires. The offender took the video recorder but left the wires that connected to the TV. Perhaps the thief was in a great hurry or simply didn't know what wires he would need. Eric Elmer, son of the homeowners. Yeah, it was Tommy who stole it. I'm telling you, he's the poorest and greediest kid in our class. He doesn't even share his gum. He always claims that his parents bought him the coolest video player, but of course no one has seen it. So we were watching Bloody Shirt 4, and when we finished, everybody was going home. He sat down on the toilet. Okay. While I was talking to the boys at the door, he had plenty of time to take the video player. He could have fit my whole scooter into that huge backpack of his. Kelly Elmer, lady of the house. I wasn't at home when the plumber came. I was with Barbara, our neighbor, helping her with the baby. If you ask me, it's a good thing the video player is gone. Eric was spending too much time in front of the screen. I told him no more strangers in the house. Let John fix everything himself from now on. Who knows what we'll get next? It's not a thief, it'll be a rapist. Alright. So that's what we know so far. Obviously we can't construct it because we just don't have enough information at the moment. So let's just go ahead and close it. Sense of security. From John Elmer. Mr. Nash, it's good that you guys got started working on my investigation so soon. The cops in the Sharpwood aren't as bad as everyone says. I'm not a poor man, but someone steals something from your home. They steal the most valuable thing of all, your sense of security. Today they took your video player, tomorrow they'll take your wife. By force, you know what I mean? I can't allow this, so I'm ready to do whatever it takes to bring them to justice. I have a small business for installing water supply system in homes. In other words, we install toilets so homeowners don't have to do their business outdoors. Here's what I propose. If you put your best people on this and solve the investigation, then in return, I'll install brand new toilets for all cops in the area. You can't imagine how grateful the guys will be. Do you think they like to freeze their asses off outside, especially when it's late at night? This is a callback to that toilet salesman. Is that the same guy? I don't know. Alright, so yeah, we'll try and investigate it quick, I guess. Take a little bribe. That's how we do things here in the police department. Who wants some witch's moonshine? The old invalid is hawking his wares, shaking his crutch in the air. It'll turn any cripple into a man. People are gathered around hoping for a taste. So we take a swig from his bottle, order the man to close up shop, or restrain the cripple. Alright, well, he's committing a crime. Let's order him to close up shop. We don't need to fucking restrain him. I think that's a bit rough. So we should probably let's have Climsy do it. He's just better at everything.
577.
Crippled man accepted the situation and surrendered to the police, while his customers griped and moaned. Alright, yeah, I imagine they're not too happy about that. So we need to level up this guy. He only has a point in intelligence right now. I'm just looking at him and I just don't see him being able to do anything well. Let's just have him. Okay, he got forced surrender. There's always a chance the criminal will voluntarily lay down his arms and comply for the rest of the mission. Wounded criminals surrender much more readily. Interrogation. Policeman interrogates and arrests a suspect. The location of criminals and active objects is highlighted for one turn. Policeman cannot interrogate a criminal more than once. Alright. I'd love to be able to use some of these things. So far we have not seen ourselves in the combat yet. I'm going to guess nothing else is going to pop up today. It's ending here at 0100. I don't know if that's a particular time it's always going to end, or if this is just a case of all the current calls are done for the day. I don't know. We'll have to find out as we continue playing. We're going to finish up the day here, guys. And that is going to be the end of the episode. Alright, so we got 17 points here. Or whatever these are called again. Well. We do need to hire some more people. I feel like we don't have enough cops. So let's go and hire this guy. Plus all our cops are kind of incompetent. And then we'll go ahead and get another taser cartridge. You know, we're going to need it. And we can go ahead and select tomorrow's shift. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. We're going to let Mustard get a day off. He desperately needs it. Let's bring our new guy in. Climsy needs a day off as well. And we're going to bring in some of these people who just got a day off. I think that's our new guy, actually. Demers. Yeah, this is Rosencrantz. I don't know why I was thinking he was the new guy. Alright. We're going to get him coming. And I guess fucking flower pots can come into work too. And we're going to do 7 because you know that somebody's going to call in and say that they can't come to work. So, alright. So that's the end of the day, guys. And we are in November 24th. Let's just go ahead and... Alright. So this is where we're going to pause it. We're going to end the episode here. Actually, went a little bit longer than I wanted to today. I was thinking more like 40 minutes or so. So yeah, this is a little bit longer episode. And as if it was just to make me a liar, we had somebody drive by the house here. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning right now, guys. I did not expect anybody to be out today at this time. But yeah, they just wanted to make me stop talking for a second. Alright guys, so that's going to be the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad that we got to some gameplay finally. I still haven't got to those combat situations, which were really fun in the tutorial. We haven't seen that yet. Here we are almost 2 hours into the game. So hopefully we'll see one of those next episode, one of those situations, because they're pretty cool. Like I said, I'm digging the story as well, and I'm liking the game, especially now that we're starting to move along and get into the gameplay. So hope you are enjoying it as well. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave that like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, leave that comment. Love talking to you guys, and thanks for watching, guys.